welcome back to Marc Music Lover. That's me, Marc, and I love music. And as you can see, this video is going to be about T.REX deep cuts, so non-singles, album tracks and B-sides. It's my top 20, and this was suggested to me by a subscriber. I assume he's a subscriber, so thank you for that. What a great idea. I love talking about T.REX, my favorite band of all time. So it's a top 20. I've got two honorable mentions. And the reason is they're honourable mentions is I just couldn't fit them in the top 20. They were in there and then they got pushed out. So, and I'm going to show you the albums they are on or featured on. So first honourable mention is All Alone from Futuristic Dragon. And this is quite a different track from Marc. I find it quite a mature sounding song. Some of the songs around that period were a bit sort of frivolous. I don't know if that's the right word, but yeah, mature sounding song with a great sax solo. I would have loved this to have been a single. That would have been great. But anyway, wasn't to be. And the second honourable mention is from the album Dandy in the Underworld, and it is Teen Riot Structure. What a great song. It ended the album. It's got an attitude to it, a slightly punk attitude, I think. The lyrics are superb. Drumming, everything's great about it. It's a very optimistic sounding track. So that's Teen Riot Structure. Right. On to the top 20, and you know, this really could be in any order because they are all superb tracks, 5-star tracks. Okay, you're going to hear the word, you know, fantastic and brilliant and amazing. You're probably going to hear those words a lot, so forgive me. Okay, so we're going to start off. It's from the Electric Warrior album, and it is Life's a Gas. Beautiful short ballad, touches the heart, that one, especially as you know Marc's no longer with us, sadly. Life's a Gas, performed with Cilla Black on her show, but it was a great performance. Okay, now number 19 is from the album Tanks. It is The Street and Babe Shadow. This is quite an unusual sounding track, I think. It's kind of mellow, a lot of saxophone. Yes, definitely unusual. There's nothing else in the Marc Bolan catalogue that sounds like this track. And it kind of reminds me of, I don't know, the 1930s or 40s. It's got that sort of soft blues. I don't know what it is. I don't know if anyone else gets that. But anyway, on to number 18 from the slider. It is Chariot Chugor, a heavy rocking riff-tastic track from T.REX. It was going to be a single, allegedly, but I think it got withdrawn. I don't know the reasons for that. Yeah. It's certainly on the heavier side. I love those T.REX tracks that are heavy. Was it covered? No, it wasn't covered by, I was going to say Guns N' Roses, but that was Buick McCain. Yeah, but anyway, fantastic. There we go, I said it already. Okay, on to number 17. Complete change of pace here. From this album, the T.REX album, the first album, sometimes it's called the Brown Album. And it's The Visit. I love this song. It's so pure. It's a beautiful song, poetic. Marc's voice on here, as I said, it's very pure sounding. He sounds angelic. Yeah, that's The Visit from T.REX. Number 16 is another ballad, but a few years later, and what a change of sound. It's from the Zinc Alloy album, and it's called Change. So it's the only ballad on the album. Again, beautiful, fantastic. You got to hear it. You know these songs anyway, I'm sure, if you're watching this. Change from Zinc Alloy at number 16. Number 15 is a slightly different sounding song from Bolan Zip Gun, and it's Golden Belt. This track has really grown on me over the years. I actually love this album. A lot of fans probably think it's his worst, but I love it. The singles perhaps weren't the strongest, but all the other tracks were great. And Golden Belt is one of them. It's got a sort of a soulful, it's got that late 70s American soul sound to me, with strings, and I don't know, it's there's no chorus in the song. It's just like couplets, I think is the right word. But yeah, Golden Belt from Bolan Zip Gun. Now, I'm not going to show you the albums if I've already shown you them. So at number 14 from the Slider, Rabbit Fighter. Some great guitar work on this track, especially towards the end. Love this track, Rabbit Fighter at number 14. I'll probably go through these quite quickly now. Number 13 is a B-side to Children of the Revolution. It's one of the B-sides, and it's Jitterbug Love. Real rocking, boogie, uplifting. You know, Marc did so many great tracks like that, but Jitterbug Love is one of my favourite ones. Okay, number 12, back to the Tanks album, and I've got Electric Slim and the Factory Hen. Love the Tanks album. I think a lot of fans really like that. It was a slight change from the last couple of albums. As brilliant as they were, it showed that he was progressing. Yeah, I didn't know whether to have Electric Slim or Highway Knees. I was kind of debating which one to put, but Electric Slim just got in there. Okay, so number 11, back to the Bolan Zip Gun album. As I said, I really like that album. It's Till Dawn. I hope you know this song, because if you don't, you bloody well need to. Till Dawn, great guitar work on this one. Backing vocals, superb. Slight sort of melancholy sound, which Marc, again, he was brilliant at doing those melancholy songs. Number 10 is the track that everyone says should have been a single, Venus Loon from Zinc Alloy and the Hidden Riders of Tomorrow. Yeah, that's a real fantastic introduction to that album. There's a lot going on. It's a bit chaotic. It's very futuristic. Yeah, I wonder how it would have done if it had have been a single. We'll never know, obviously, but because I think Teenage Dream was the right choice for a single. I mean, this could have been a follow-up, but sometimes Marc didn't really want follow-ups. He was already moving on to the next project. That's what I feel anyway. Number 9, another B-side of Children of the Revolution, and it's Sunken Rags. I just love the name. I mean, what does it mean? I mean, Sunken Rags, but it's a fantastic song. Okay, number 8. This is a bit of an epic from Tanks, Left Hand Luke, and the Beggar Boys. Soulful, gospel, bit of New Orleans kind of blues. Very different for Marc. It's very underrated. I mean, probably only the fans know this song, but you know, this could have been I don't know, Walk on the Wild Side or one of those kind of songs. But anyway, we love it, don't we? Left Hand Luke at number 8. Right, number 7. Some people would probably have this as their number 1. I could have it as a number one, but it just shows the caliber of the T.REX deep cuts here. Number 7 is a B-side of Get It On, and it's Raw Ramp. And it's a trilogy. It's in 3 parts. It's very ambitious. And why this was only on a B-side, actually, I have got it on Bolan Boogie. Almost forgot the name. Bolan Boogie. This is where I first heard the track, actually, because I didn't have the single Get It On at that time. So yeah, that's anthemic. Can you imagine if that had been on Electric Warrior? Woo. Okay, number 6, another B-side to Telegram Sam, Cadillac. I love the rawness of this track. Marc obviously loved it. He opened his Wembley 1972 shows with it. And, you know, it's just a B-side, so incredible. Number 5, we're going back to Electric Warrior, Mambo Sun. That's the first track on the album. It's very rhythmic. It's really got a groove to it. It's not a rocker. It's not a ballad. It's kind of a mid-tempo, I suppose, but it's incredible. Number 4, B-side to Metal Guru, Thunderwing. Great riff on here. Great backing vocals. Production is superb. Love this song. Number 3, going back to Electric Warrior, Cosmic Dancer. It's a ballad. It's probably the most moving of Marc's ballads. Yeah, this track has, I think, it's taken on a new life. You know, it's what sometimes that happens to songs, and Cosmic Dancer. It's kind of, it is a known song that was not a single. Number 2, still on Electric Warrior, Monolith. So this is my second favourite deep cut, Monolith. My favourite track on Electric Warrior, actually, apart from the singles, which were, you know, superb. It's almost like a religious experience, Monolith. It's very spiritual. Marc's voice, I think there's a slight key change at the end that I love. Guitar is brilliant. Lyrically, it's incredible. So what's number 1? Any ideas? Is there anything you think I've missed out that's not, I have not said yet? Okay, it's from the Slider. It is Ballrooms of Mars. Beautiful song. It's kind of a mid-tempo. It's quite, I don't know, the guitar in it is very beautiful. It can make me want to cry, that one. Yeah, okay. I'm rabbiting on, but you know. So that's my top 20. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And yeah, what would you put in? What have I missed out here? Sorry there hasn't been much from Futuristic or Dandy, but you know, the other tracks I think deserve their place in my top 20. Okay, thank you for watching, and I'll see you again. Bye bye.